Hi, Steven. Thank you so much for sitting down with us and talk to us. Maybe introduce us the Sahm Capital. Like, what's the strategic thinking behind setting up the presence in Saudi Arabia, and what's your vision here? What's your goal for the business there?
Sure. Thanks for having me today. So let me give you a brief introduction on who Sahm Capital is. So Sahm Capital was founded and grew up in Saudi in 2022, and it was the 100% owned by the Valuable Capital Group, which was presented in Hong Kong already for 8 years. And we kick off this project just because it's on the path of our globalization. So in terms of the geographical exposure, as you know that we have an app called the V-Brokers in Hong Kong to service the Asia investors. And also we have another app called the Tickers. Ticker is tend to service for English world. And Saham, the app is tend to service the Arabic users. So this completes our globalization setup in terms of the branch setup.
So Saham is, like you said, only entered the market in 2022. It's relatively new. So how do you see yourself compare with the existing players, and where do you see yourself in the next 3 or 5 years?
As you know that we are a self-design and develop app provider. So we build out our trading platform as well as the management system all by ourselves. So we're the first one who is doing so in the kingdom. Most of them are leveraging on the system vendors, and that vendor have been in that region for a couple of decades. So we're actually bringing the new technology, new initiatives, new mindsets to the markets. So that makes the very different one. And of course, not only the trading platform, the initiatives on marketing approach. So we're the very first one to promote the app by giving out the free US stock shares by registration. So that's a very bold approach. And at the same time, we are providing the market data fee waiver by giving out the voucher, the coupon to the investor by the app. So it's not a physical coupon, it's an e-coupon embedded into the app. It could be quite common for us in Asia, but that's very new in Saudi. So these are the very key factors that makes it different from another players.
Sahm Capital is 100% held by the Value Capital, right?
Yes.
And it's also a JV between Value Capital and the EWTP.
True.
So these are, the parent companies of Saham. So I was just wondering, what's the influence that brought into Saham, and how does that influence the strategy over there?
EWTP Arabia is sponsored by PIF, the sovereign fund of Saudi Arabia. So in the path of dealing with the public sectors or regulators, EWTP Arabia have given us very strong and continuous support on such engagement with them, the introduction to the markets, and give us all kinds of the guidance to run the business in Saudi Arabia. And that's quite positive and a very unique sponsor to us.
Got it. But like you said, Value Capital is a big player in the retail investor scene. So is that, what's Sahm Capital is also pursuing in Saudi?
The retail market is, of course, the low-hanging fruits for Saham as of today. But you know that we will be transit to be a comprehensive financial service company in the kingdom, because by acquiring another 2 licenses As of today, we are owning 3 licenses: brokerage, advisory, and custodian. And we are acquiring another 2, arranging, that's for investment banking, managing, that's for asset management. By acquiring another 2 licenses, it will make us a fully licensed financial institution. And by the time we will be servicing instis, corporates, and so-called funds. So that will make us a hybrid financial solution provider to the markets.
Are you planning to bring in any Chinese or Hong Kong stocks to the Saudi investors?
We will definitely. Yeah, give us some time. Give us some time.
When will that be?
I'm not sure. I'll do my best.
How big do you envision Saham to be in the few other years, and how much market share do you target to get?
There are almost like over 400 underlyings in Tadawul Saudi exchange. I am foreseeing like 5 or 10 times of size of existing markets. So by the time, I believe that currently there are only 32 exchange participants in Tadawul. I'll see maybe a double of it, and let's double the market for sure. Yeah, that's my, just my wild guess.
Anything you want to elaborate a bit more on, or we might have missed? You want to?
Well, I just want to let people know that after staying in Riyadh for over 2 years, I do believe that Saudi Arabia is the new future for all of us. And I'm encouraging people, to take a look at the region, to take a look at the city. It's quite promising. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.